Stop using ChatGPT.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing well, doing swell. Y'all come on in here, file in, single file line. Please do not try to skip the person in front of you. They've worked very hard to become the line leader, and they're very proud of being a line leader. So please don't skip anyone. Let me give me a swig of this H2O, then we're gonna get started. I've been outside working hard on my house. So I'm dog tired. But I was sitting on the couch talking with my siblings on FaceTime and was getting ready to hang up. I said, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let me go ahead and jump on and do a price action recap before we do the Q&A tonight. Speaking of the Q&A tonight, y'all hold on one second. Let me share this link with the Diamond Group and the mentees while I'm thinking about it. Clickety click, click, click. Clickety click, click, click. All right. Let me share this over here. I shared in the chat because when I be sharing it in the voice channel, people be having trouble finding it. Oh, got something in my eye. Okay, got that there. And then let me share it with the mentee group. I'll be having so many things I got to share and click and post. I need something that can do the stuff automatic for me. Hosts. All right. Okay. Now, good evening, everybody. I got something in my eye. If this is first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome, but give you a nice hearty. Well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rod Sr., aka Aranya Grande, and you're now tuned to another episode of The Intraday Price Action Recap. You feel me? Also, don't forget about the Conquer the Asian session. Did I just get an ad in the middle of my live stream? Don't forget about the Conquer the Asian session workshop. Ah, man, I got something in my eye for real. That's gonna drive me crazy. A link to participate will be in the description below. All right. Right now, there's 4 slots left for it. Those in the gang, y'all pulled up real strong. As of now, nobody outside of the gang has signed up for it. So the prerequisite material is not going to have, as of now, since ain't nobody outside the gang signed up, it's not going to have any of the basic stuff. Like, this is a order block, this is a breaker. It ain't going to have none of that basic stuff. It's going to be straight to the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? London time frame signatures, order flow, price delivery, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The meat and potatoes of what you need to, you know what I'm saying, really hone in on, since, you know, there's only gang people that signed up so far. Like I said, it's 4 slots left. If you want to participate, take advantage before April 30th. Link is in the description. Gang, don't use that link. Your link is in the announcement section of the Discord. It's $250 for non-gang, $100 for the gang. All right. Now, how y'all doing, man? Did price do anything today that caught anybody off guard? I can tell you that after we did a tape reading session this morning, I did not look at price at all. I ate some cereal. After I ate some cereal, I went by the store. After I went to the store, I went outside and started working on my house. And I never looked at the charts again. So this is about to be the first time I have looked at price since this morning.
Oh, it didn't fully take me off guard, but when we went down to take the London session low, but not the kill zone low, it never gave me a good feeling that I could trust the price going back up to the other end of the range.
You said never gave you a warm and fuzzy about going back up to the other end of the range.
Yeah, and we actually didn't go to the full end of the range. We did hit another AM.
We sold off like way down. Cause this is where we was at this morning. We was in this range over here this morning.
And you see, we did hit a new high for the New York session, but we never reached the London high.
Yeah. Let's go in and look at what we got to go in zone. All right. So just
we sold off after Powell started speaking, I think.
Oh, Powell was talking today?
Okay. 1:30.
Okay. Yeah. Right around this time here. All right, we started dropping. All right. So Powell was speaking today. That's why it's always good to look at your economic calendar so you'll know what's going on the date. I did not do that this morning. right? What was today? 16th, Wednesday. Yep. So we had retail sales, industrial production, petroleum, then Powell speaking. All right. Okay, so Powell spoke, and we had some other stuff. All right. Yeah, so okay. Powell spoke tomorrow. We got housing permits, jobless, Philadelphia numbers, and then some notes and stuff like that. Notes and bill announcements. All right. And then Friday, nothing, no news Friday. Oh, is the market open Friday? Is the market open Friday? I saw something that said,
I think the markets are closed Friday.
yeah, yeah. That's what I said. That's why I was wondering if the market was open Friday. Yeah. So the market's closed Friday. Man, I really got something in my eye. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what it is, probably a piece of that. Some things be flying out the tree. I don't know what these things are, but it's a tree in front of my house. And they have these little balls on them, and they be green, and then when they turn brown, they explode, and all these little like it's like a little stick with like some fur on the end. That's the only way I can explain it, right? And and they be everywhere. I'm talking about they be everywhere. And when the wind blow, they just be blowing all in your face. It's like they be like all set it up like on the doormat outside the door. So when you can't step on the doormat and wipe your feet off because you're just gonna pick up all these little things and bring them in the house. I don't know what they call, but man, oh my goodness, they be driving me crazy. And I think I got some of that fur stuff in my eye. But anyway, so um the price not taking out the London high. Now, what about it? You saying you said when we came and made the relative equal lows, you said it didn't give you anything, any warm and fuzzy about coming back up to the higher portion of the range.
Well, we took the London session low, but we didn't take the London kill zone low.
Yeah.
So it essentially made equal lows that I, I never really got a good sense that we were going to go all the way to the other end of the range. It just seemed like those equal lows would draw it back like a magnet at some point.
What you did. What you did. Now, what's a I don't want to say assumption. What's a high probability after you set relative equal lows or equal highs for price to engage what?
Right.
So in this case, if we set relative equal lows, right, a high probability of price engaging what before coming back to these equal lows? What can
I would
we
think equilibrium.
equilibrium, but not just equilibrium. You want to see like when we set relative equal highs or relative equal lows, right? It don't matter which one we set. We anticipate. Remember, I said it earlier today. I said price. If I was trading to come to this, my actual target I got out would have been that London session low, because price likes to come and set relative equal lows and then trade back to some form of buy side, right? So a a signature in price, an algorithmic signature is when price sets relative equal lows, high probability relative equal lows, right? Meaning the low on the right is higher than the low on the left. right? Price will make its way back to some form of buy side liquidity before coming back and attacking that sell side that it just engineered, right? So that's why this morning we was talking. I was like, you know, this is why I would have got out, because we'll come down here, set relative equal lows, then trade back to some form of buy side. And when we're looking for it to trade back to some form of buy side, we're looking to see if it wants to go to the opposite end of the dealing range, right? That's why we always annotate the internal buy side, right, as well as the ends of the dealing range, right? Because we're anticipating and trading back to some form of buy side liquidity. And in this case, we came all the way back here above the buy side of this range, right? So what we did here, right? And this is when it gets like kind of confusing, and you have to really, you know, pay attention to price, right? Because we're looking at this right here as our dealing range, right? That's our highest high, that's our lowest low, right? London kill zone high, London high, London low. All right. So inside this dealing range here, okay, we started coming down and we swept this sell side here and engineered relative equal lows. Okay, so now at this point, right, we're looking to see if price shows a willingness to come back to the buy side of this dealing range here. Now, at the same time, right, we have created a dealing range here. Okay, we've created a dealing range here coming down. So now focusing on this dealing range here, right, all of this here is efficiently delivered. One fell swoop up, one fell swoop down, right? And then we got a lot of back and forth, right? And then we drop down, right? So now as this is the entire dealing range. So on the way down, right, we're watching, right? We got this portion here, okay, because we come down. This is just an extension of this. Okay, we trade back up into a premium. And then once we trade up into a premium, we take out the sell side, right? So now this is our dealing range, right? We create a new piece and then we take out the sell side. Once we take out that sell side, what do we anticipate? Some form of buy side being taken, right? So now after creating this, giving the expansion, trading and taking out the sell side, now we're anticipating some form of buy side being taken. We come down and set relative equal lows. Now we're anticipating off of this some form of buy side being taken, right? So now both of this signature relative equal lows got you anticipating some form of buy side being taken. Expanding your dealing range and then taking out the sell side got you anticipating some form of buy side being taken, right? So now you got internal liquidity there, right? That we had that marked out earlier, right? We had that marked out earlier there as internal buy side, right? We got like internal buy side there, internal buy side there, right? These two are so close, we just count these as relative equal highs, right? Right? These are so close, you know, you don't want to look at that and look at that. Now this, you can look at that because it's, you know, a good little piece away, right? And then you can look at that right there, right? You can look at that right there. Now, also, okay, since both of this and this has you anticipating some form of buy side being taken, right? Now let's zoom in here. Now that we anticipating some form of buy side being taken, now when we look at this here, we got this area of consolidation, right? Come down, trade up, right? boom, trade up, boom, right? Then we get a break in market structure, right? So now that right there is, we're anticipating that to be our smart money reversal, right? Then we come back and we get a low risk buy there because we come down, right? We hit that order block, trade back up and break structure again. So now we say, oh, that's our low risk buy. That's our smart money reversal. Let's look back to see where there's a possible initial consolidation, right? So now there's our initial consolidation, takes a very long consolidation area. And then here at 1120, we blast up and trade up, completing the market maker buy model, right? So that right there would be a good target to trim or be your terminus if you want to see it hit that. But once we get here, you see that we complete the market maker model and we trade back up to, right? Once we run the liquidity, we respect this 4-hour BISI that we have marked out way back over here, right? This was the 4-hour BISI that we have been flirting with the whole time, right? Came down, came back to it there. That 4-hour BISI that we had traded, that we had marked out earlier, right? Once we came there, took out the liquidity, right? We dropped down, traded back up to the 4-hour BISI, and then made our way back down to event horizon, hung out at event horizon again, and then dropped back down into that sell side that we engineered this morning here, right? So it's like you got signatures inside signatures to kind of help you navigate the goings and the comings of price, right? The goings and the comings of price. Just like this morning, when we was watching price trade, I think it was right around here, and I said this is a bearish signature there. When we came up here, right, we pulled back, took out that high, then displaced down. I was like, this is a bearish signature, and then we started looking down, and then you remember how we came there, because it's like when you, and that was we had traded back up to this. I can't remember what it was. I think this was like a hourly SIBI. I don't know. I can't remember. But whenever you see subtle nuances in price, you say, okay, this is a bearish signature. This is saying price want to do that. It's the same thing when you're like you said, it didn't give you anything that made you feel confident about it going back up, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, because there's a lot of back and forth going on in here. I'm saying there's a lot of overlapping candles coming down and going up. Whole bunch of overlapping, and you know, it could have do with the fact that Powell's gonna be speaking in the afternoon, right? We were hanging out at, just an air. Remember we talked about that today. We just kind of chilling. We're like right in the middle of these ranges. So it could have something to do with Powell. It could have something to do with we just in the middle of the range and we're engineering liquidity. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not giving you something that's like, if it ain't giving you a warm and fuzzy, ain't nothing wrong with sitting on your hands and just tape reading it, right? Not being in the market gives you the opportunity to look at the price action and annotate the signatures you see without any kind of bias. We tend to skew what's going on in price when we're in positions because we want our position to play out, right? We kind of went through price action. Just talked about what was going on with that. Anybody else got anything? What else y'all got for me? I didn't say what's up to everybody, man. Shout out let me see who in here. We got Jim up in here. We got Lump. We got Deborah. We got Rhonda Green. We got Kim. We got Valentine. We got Honey. We got Empire Traders. Did we do a power of three today? Let's look and see. Let's look and see. Where is the new day opening gap? What's the day? The 16th. Okay. This is the new day opening gap here. All right. So we opened here. We opened here. Bearish new day opening gap down. Open here. Traded down, down, down. Hung out there. Traded back up. Traded down, down, down. Traded back up. Traded down, down, down. Down, down some more. Came back up. Closed there. Now, does that look like a power of 3 day? Does that look like a power of 3 day? Remember what makes a power of 3 day. Yes, it does look like a mess. Right. So for a power of 3 day, right, you're going to see price. You're going to see price like trade, do something, manipulate up, come back down, right? Then go down, something like that. Right? You're going to accumulate, manipulate, then come distribute, right? We opened up, sold off, went back up, sold off, went back up, sold off, right? Sanjay, you still a member on YouTube? I see you still have a purple spider icon. Venus, Sanjay, yes, Venus and Sanjay, they got yeah, they still YouTube still under the YouTube membership. Still under the YouTube membership. So yeah, no, it's not a power of 3 day, right? Not a power of 3 day. What else y'all got for me? We almost came back to consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. We got close to it. Did you move everything to Discord? What do you mean, did I move everything to Discord? Discord and YouTube are separate now. The Discord server, it's a paid server now. So the Discord server is through WAP. If you want to be a member of the Discord server, it's through WAP. The YouTube membership, it's has nothing to do with the Discord anymore. In the past, the Discord server was just the Discord server was just something that I was doing to have access directly to the channel members. I be seeing mad ads pop up on there. Do y'all be getting a whole lot of ads popping up when I be doing a live stream? Uh so the
From
disc
YouTube.
yeah. I'm like I got the YouTube open and I done seen like 4 ads. I think I just ate I think I just ate extra this month. Got a message from YouTube to renew being remembered. I, I I really don't know. I really don't know what that means. I think I just got 8 extra. I think I just 8 extra this month. Got a message from YouTube to renew, then remember. Got confused. I would ask in Discord. Oh, paid. I think I paid extra this month. Oh, so are you in the Discord? See that's why I'm telling y'all don't. I'll like if you in the Discord, make sure you cancel that YouTube membership because YouTube they gon' they gonna keep on telling you, hey, you need to pay. You need to pay. And I, you know what I'm saying, I have nothing to do with the YouTube. I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't cancel it. I can't stop. It's all on your side. I can't it's all on your side. So it like YouTube has nothing to do with Discord. I can't stop it. I can't what's the name? But since you're in YouTube, you say you're in the let me see here. Uh, uh, what's your Discord name? What's your Discord name? Jersey V. So Jersey V. Jersey V is say you're not in the Discord. You just got the Asian assassins. You're not in you're not actually in the Discord. You just signed up for the Asian assassins. Yeah, that's the only role. That's the only role you have, the Asian assassins. Um, okay, say somebody signed up for the Asian assassins. So that means there's only 3 slots left. Yeah, because what I was gonna do, I was gonna like if you was paying for like you I saw that you signed up for Black Spider the other day, right? If you was paying for Black Spider through the Discord, right? Since you paid through the YouTube, I was just gonna refund um your last payment because I don't want you paying twice for the same month, but you're not actually paying for the Discord. So that's yeah. But if you want to be in the Discord, then you want to do it through WAP. Go through the WAP link where it say join the Discord, and the link in the description below. Then go through there if you want to be in the Discord. But don't do it until like the it's about to renew, because I don't want you to pay twice for, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you paying twice for the just to, you know, be in there, right? Do it like that. Yes. So yeah, once the month run out, right? Once the month run out, then what's the name? Once the month run out, then uh just then let it run out and then sign up through WAP using the link in the description if you want to be a part of the Discord. Right. But you already paid for this month, right? So you just won't have access to the Discord, but you'll still have access to the Q&A. It's Black Spider, so you'll have the first and the third Sunday Q&A that you have access to, right? So that's going to be this Sunday, right? We already had the first Sunday, so the 20th, we have a Q&A that you'll have access to, and then the fourth, you have a Q&A that you got access to the 4th of May, right? But then when it's time, when it's getting ready to try to renew, don't renew it if you want to be in the Discord, right? Then just cancel it and then sign up with the link in the description to sign up for to be in the Discord. Now, if you don't want to be in the Discord, because if you don't want to be in Discord, you just want to keep doing it like you are, just don't change nothing. Excuse me, and you'll be good to go. Right. You'll be good to go. I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what it was. Somebody signed up for the Conquer the Asian session. And so now there are only 3 links. Okay, there are 3 links. And the person that signed up is not a member of the gang. So I will now I'm gonna hold on for a second. Is the person still in here? Are you still in here? Big B? Big B, are you still in the chat? If you're still in the chat, Big B, drop a 1 in the chat for me. If you're still in the chat. All right, go here and update this. Since it's two different links, right? It's 2 different links. So I have to go in, like when somebody like when somebody purchase one, I have to go in and manually update it because it's 2 different WAPs. It's 2 different WAPs, but it's only 25 slots. So it's 1 for the gang, because it would have been easier if I would have just made like a discount code for the gang, but I didn't feel like doing that. Right? I didn't feel like doing that. So I had to do 2 separate WAPs. And so now I have to go in and manually update it whenever someone does something in the other one. So there's 3 slots left. All right. I got to mainly update the opposite. Like if the gang purchase, then I got to mainly update the public. If the public purchase like Big B just did, I got to mainly update the gang link. Okay, so Big B. I guess Big B not in here. I was trying to find out if how much knowledge Big B had on. Say what? Say what? What? Oh, well, y'all scared me. I just heard a whole bunch of commotion at the front door. And I didn't know what was going on. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll figure out from Big B how much experience he got with ICT concepts. And then if he don't have much experience, then I'll either put in some new stuff, or I may just add some older stuff that I already did, like some stuff that I think that's what I'm doing. Bless you. I'll add some of the older videos where I already went through, like, this is an order block. I'll add those in there so I ain't got to re-record that. All right, man. That's all I got. It's 6:44. We're gonna do for the Diamond Group and the mentees, we're gonna do the Wednesday night Q&A at 7. I already sent out the Zoom link to everybody, right? The Diamond Group, I put it inside the Diamond chat. The mentees, I put it inside the member section of the YouTube channel, right? Look inside your member section of the YouTube channel. The Zoom link is in there. I posted it, and I'll see y'all at 7. Everybody else, tomorrow is Thursday, right? So I'll see y'all at 6 for the price action recap. Till the next time I decide to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing that they call price action. It's your boy, Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Aranya Grande. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Gone.